Howdy there, once again YouTube. My name is Ben Ferraiuolo, and I am kind of a beginner amateur seismologist, and I am hopefully joining the University of Washington by the end of 2019. Please like, share, subscribe, and visit my website, https://monitorsize.weebly.com, for updates, seismic image archives, info on how to download seismic data, and much more. Also, keep an eye out for my coming September 2018 volcano update. Today is October 4th, 2018, and there have been 2 reported earthquakes so far for Yellowstone caldera today. A magnitude... Oh, wait a second. Where'd the third one come from? Oh, hello. Nope. Oh, where'd the third one go? I just saw a third one. Oh, there is a third one right over here. I did not notice that. Well, there's 3 for today, a 1.0, a 2.7, and a 1.2. I will be focusing on the 2.7 and the 1.2, which occurred just east of Hebgen Lake. Let me zoom in real quick. Here is West Yellowstone, Yellowstone Airport, Madison River's right here. Here's Hebgen Lake, just east of Hebgen Lake. As you will see in a second, there have been other microquakes associated with this event that are very small. Here is seismic station YMC, which is very near to this event right here. And here's the first event. The first earthquake they reported as a magnitude 2.7 earthquake. Something I found very odd. Now remember, this is short period vertical. This is YMC Maple Creek, EHZ short period vertical, WY01. So that means up is upwards ground motion, and down, the negative amplitude count, is downwards motion. Notice this earthquake. Notice this. Notice there is much more upwards motion than downwards motion. Do you notice that? I mean, obviously there does have to be some downwards motion, but look at that. So this is a very vertical earthquake. It's very odd. I found this very peculiar the second I saw it. Now the spectrogram doesn't look that peculiar. Here's the spectrogram and the frequency. A normal high frequency volcano-tectonic earthquake occurring near Maple Creek. Maximum frequency is beyond 25 hertz. Let's see. Let's change the hertzage real quick. Let's try 45 hertz. Oh yeah, wow, that's a very high frequency earthquake. Very high frequency. So, but with a lot of upwards motion, which I found very odd. So let's go back and let's just change that to 20. 20 is my preferred hertzage. I don't even know if the word hertzage is even a real word. And here's some additional microquakes. There was another one at 8:52, another one at 9:19, another one, it seems, at about 8:59, and there are multiple ones throughout the day. You can definitely see this is a teleseism right here, distant earthquake. So there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 other microquakes or so, 10 or 11. But the 2 reported ones is this one, the 2.7, and this one right here. The, what was that? That was a 1.2, they're stating it was. Let's look at the waveforms for that one. Normal, almost looks like a hybrid event. That's weird. That's very odd. Look at that. Yellowstone has some very weird looking earthquakes sometimes. Look at that. It has a high frequency range though, so who knows? Now, real quick, let's open up YHH, which is right to the east of Maple Creek, YMC. And here's the original earthquake, the 2.7. Look at the waveform for this earthquake. On YHH, which is not that far from YMC, it does not exceed 15 hertz, though we obviously saw on YMC right here, let me go back to it real quick, that this goes well beyond 20 hertz. I showed you it went beyond 45 hertz. So it goes beyond 45 hertz at YMC, but then just a few miles to the east, it doesn't go beyond 15 hertz. Is that an instrument malfunction, or is that just how the instrument works at YHH? But I'm pretty sure YHH does have the same type of instrument that YMC does. So this earthquake here was very peculiar, guys. Very weird. I find it very, very strange. Let's look at the spectral real quick. Let's check off walk power. Yeah, definitely a high-frequency earthquake, but still is very peculiar. Let's check out the spectral for this. High frequency as well. Let's go back to waveform. Whoops. I gotta turn that off. Persistent rescale off. Do that. And there, wow, that looks like the same exact type of earthquake. Maybe it is just the instrument here. Who knows? Here we are at seismic station YDC EHZ. Here is the second earthquake, the 1.2 that they're stating. And here is the original, the 2.7. Has very weird frequency here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the spectrogram real quick. Remember, it records time period horizontally and frequency range in hertz vertically. But look at that. And also the color means power, how strong it was. So this was definitely a weird event, and I have no idea what it was caused by. Now, guys, not everything at Yellowstone is caused by magma. I wouldn't be surprised if the majority of the time it's caused by magma, but not everything, guys. Not every single event is caused by magma. You know, there's many other things, too. There's tectonic faults there. There's also hydrothermal fluids and gas, too, from magma. But obviously, usually everything boils down to magma. No pun intended. Now here's seismic station YDD HHZ, and here is the first earthquake that it showed. I believe that is, yep, that's the first earthquake. The magnitude 2.7. Now HHZ means broadband vertical. Broadband vertical records close to the same time period of ground motion that short period does, but it also records lower frequencies than 1 hertz, which short period vertical, or just short period instruments period, usually record frequencies 1 hertz and above, usually. But broadband stations usually record frequencies of all ranges, from 0 hertz all the way up to 1,000 pretty much. Now, where did this new seismic station YDD come from? Looks brand new, YDD. You obviously will not see it on isthisthingon.org, and you can see here that it was just installed and made available for public use on September 5th of this year. Yeah, so it's brand new station. Notice how it says old TA H17A, which means in TA, I believe that was a temporary station. They have now put in a permanent station, but it is broadband only, not short period. But broadband is cool too. We can use that too. You can also tell when zooming in. Let me go down. That this station can indeed take the place of the sometimes faulty station named H17A. So hopefully isthisthingon.org replaces H17A's spot with this new YDD station. But if it doesn't, it's not that big of a deal to me because I download seismic data from a completely different area. Remember, accessing seismic data and analyzing it the way I do is far easier than some would like you to think. It allows for more accurate monitoring and monitoring of more stations at one time than other programs or websites. Don't know how to do it? Simply go to my website. The link is below my email address in the description box of this video, and go to the More drop-down menu and go to the How To drop-down menu. And here's a random helicorder for YDD that I created myself using Swarm, proving that it is available for public use. It is only a 2-component station with both broadband and strong motion capabilities. Here we are at the Upper Geyser Basin, where Geyser Hill and Old Faithful resides. West Thumb Geyser Basin is east of here, and Norris Geyser Basin, where Steamboat Geyser resides, is far, far north of here. Now, hydrothermal changes are still taking place. The intensity of these changes is not major, yet. However, I do believe hydrothermal changes are the first sign that we will see if the magma reservoir starts to become restless and grow hotter. The geyser systems are very susceptible to minute temperature differentials. Therefore, it is my theory hydrothermal changes will always be seen first, then followed by uplift sequences and larger earthquake swarms. I have to say I do believe it is a good sign that we are not seeing large swarms in conjunction with these hydrothermal changes. However, that could change very quickly. It is my theory that a swarm must be approaching for Yellowstone soon. These earthquakes that occur today could just be the start of the coming earthquake swarm, but that is just a theory of mine and could be completely incorrect. You should always have an open mind, guys, and be humble. Well, that is it for now. If you wish to learn how to download seismic data and analyze it, then please visit my website. The link is below in the description box. Thank you for your time, and please join me in monitoring volcanic hazard areas. Be safe, and God bless. The truth is hate or fear to those who hate or fear the truth. Ben Ferraiuolo signing off.